Welcome, friends of Japanese prints. I'm Dieter von Schurer, and I'm the owner and manager of the Artelino company, artelino.com. And we sell Japanese prints in weekly online auctions, and we produce every now and then a video about Japanese prints. Today I want to present you a specific woodblock print made by Hiroshi Yoshida. The title of the woodblock print is Inland Sea Sailing Boats, and it's the version with the mist, because there are several versions. Okay, but I will tell you that a little bit later. This print was published in 1926, but before we come to the details of this print, let's talk a little bit about Hiroshi Yoshida. You see an image behind me as a relatively young man in kimono. He was born in 1876 as the son of an elementary school principal, and when the young Hiroshi Yoshida was 18 years old, he entered a private art school in Tokyo, and he became a well-established, successful painter, not woodblock printmaker. He exhibited his paintings at such renowned exhibitions like Titan or Bunden. Well, these were state-sponsored exhibitions in Japan, comparable regarding the reputation to something like the Salon d'Automne, this autumn saloon in Paris at that time. And today, everybody, the art world, knows Hiroshi Yoshida as one of the leading artists of the Shinhanga woodblock printmaking movement of the 20th century. However, he was already 44 years old when he made his first woodblock print. Well, imagine. And he started his woodblock printmaking career with the famous publisher Watanabe Shotsaburo. That was the mentor and you can even say the inventor of this Shinhanga art movement, which I explained, by the way, in another video. And Hiroshi Yoshida published altogether 7 prints with Watanabe. That was before the Great Kanto earthquake. The Great Kanto earthquake was a terrible disaster in the history of Japan. It happened on September 1st of 1923, and due to the fires that raged for 3 days, it destroyed 80% of Tokyo, and it destroyed also the print shop of Watanabe, and with it all the wooden blocks, including the 7 the blocks for the 7 designs of Hiroshi Yoshida. That was a difficult situation, not only for Watanabe, but also for the artists, of course. And a few months later, it was after the earthquake, that was in early 1924, Hiroshi Yoshida started together with his wife for a journey to the United States. And with them, they had a lot of their paintings, and also paintings from other artists who were in need due to the earthquake. And fortunately, he took also a bunch of woodblock prints with him. The goal of their journey was to exhibit their artwork in the United States, make money, of course, establish connections to the art world in the United States. And they stayed in the US for more than 1 year, I think. And the surprise was, the Americans were not interested in his paintings, but he could sell these prints very, very well. There were several exhibitions, and when he came back together with his wife, that was the next year, well, Hiroshi Yoshida had decided, okay, I will open my own print studio. And this is what they did. And that was back in 1925. And he became very successful as a printmaker. Until his death in 1950, Hiroshi Yoshida had created 259 woodblock prints altogether. Now let's take a closer look at this specific print. Sailboats, inland sea, version missed. It is a very, very large size. You will see it at the end of this video, again in real. And it's very famous. I had told you before that he had made similar design or nearly the same designs with Watanabe before in 4 versions, which were destroyed by the Kanto earthquake. And then he went to the US, and when he came back and had his own studio established, he made new versions, altogether 6 different versions, which shows the same scene under different lighting conditions. Well, this was something that the Shinhanga artists, they had seen it from the Impressionists. Yeah? Claude Monet, famous haystacks, under different lighting conditions in the morning, at noon, in the evening, or Claude Monet, the British Parliament at different lighting conditions. And the Shinhanga artists also, if they experimented on that. Well, here you see this is Hiroshi Yoshida's signature and the seal. This is on the plate. Here you have the title in English, and here you have a signature, Hiroshi Yoshida. However, this signature was not signed by Hiroshi Yoshida. It's a stamped signature. Why? Because this is a posthumous edition. The specific print that we currently have and that I'm showing you is a posthumous edition. Well, there's a book I can recommend. Let's put that a little bit aside. I can recommend that quite well. It's a catalogue raisonné of all works of Hiroshi Yoshida. Has also some articles, quite interesting, and it shows the original sailboat series published with Watanabe, and here are 3 of the 6 sailboat versions made by Hiroshi Yoshida when he worked as a freelancer with his own studio. And there on bottom you see this version missed. Can we zoom in? I told you before that we currently have this wonderful print consigned for our auctions, and we will offer it in one of our coming auctions. And if you're interested, you don't have to check our catalog every Sunday afternoon when you're in the US, or every Sunday evening when you're in Europe. We have a nice feature that we call Artist Alert. All you have to do is, sign in, or you are already signed in, and then one of the applications you have in your account menu, Artist Alert, there you can select an artist, Hiroshi Yoshida, or you may have other preferences or several artists. And when we have a print, an artwork by one of your preferred artists, then our system will automatically send you an email with the image and the short descriptions a few minutes after the start of the auction. Well, so much for today. Thanks for your interest and have a good week. Goodbye.